Hey, it's Cyborg from Jack Cyborg, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to download, create, and port forward your own Minecraft server. It's pretty straightforward. For the port forwarding, today we're going to be using an Asus router with a Frontier EERO Modem, which requires a little bit of extra steps to get running, but that's fine. So, first things first, you want to download the server for the version that you want to host. We are not going to be doing multi-version hosting for this tutorial, just one version. For this, we'll just use the latest version. Just go to installations, click on the version you want, and click server right here. And that will go ahead and download it to wherever you want. I almost forgot to mention that you will need to install the Java SE development kit. Link will be in the description, and go to the Windows tab here and download the install. Anyways, after you get that downloaded, then you can go to where you installed your server jar and just run it for the first time. This will not work, of course, so you have to set up a few things. Now that EULA has been created, now we can go into the EULA, change this to true, and now it should, the server jar should just run now. It may take a little bit on its first time. There we go. Now it is running, although we cannot join it yet. What we'll need to do now is, I believe, go into the server properties. You can edit this with Notepad or Notepad++. And we need to find our server IP. For this, you will want to leave your server port to default if you can, because Minecraft's default server port is 25565, and all you will have to do to connect is just paste in the IP. So to get the IP that you need to host, press Windows plus R, type in CMD, then after this is open, type IP config with no spaces, and find your internet connection. Mine is going to be the Ethernet adapter Ethernet, because I am connected to Ethernet. Yours will probably be like Wi-Fi something. And grab the IPv4 address here and paste it in. Now everything for the file side of the server should be good to go. You and anyone on your Wi-Fi connection will now be able to connect to the server. And now we will need to port forward to be able to have your friends join. Let's go ahead and start that. So you'll need to go back and press Ctrl R, CMD, IP config, and grab, instead of grabbing your IPv4, you want to get the default gateway. This will enable you to go into your router to enable port forwarding. I'm already logged in, as you can see. Now for me, this is an Asus router, so I will just go into WAN, virtual server / port forwarding, and add a profile down here. Sometimes you'll have to go and manage it in your firewall as well, but that's usually not the case. I'm gonna set the protocol to both. With your router, if you cannot do that, just create one for TCP and one for UDP, and that should just work. For this, you can name the service to name anything. I'm just going to name it Minecraft server. The external port should be the same as the Minecraft server port, which should be 25565, as you can see here. 25565. Let's go back. The internal port and external port should be the same, and your internal IP address needs to be the same IP address that you used for the server, which is also your computer's IP address. You're going to go ahead and paste that in, And now we can save it, and that should be it for the router side port forwarding. Now for me, I'm using Frontier's EERO modem, so I need to port forward in the app there as well, and I will show you guys how to do that as well. All right, now I am on mobile on the EERO app, and now you want to go to settings, network settings, reservation and port forwarding, and then the top one where it says IPv4 reservations and port forwards. Then I'm going to use my router as the IP for this port forward, since my modem is connected into the router. Then I'm gonna click open a port, click yes. The port name once again can be anything. I'm gonna name it Minecraft server. The port range is gonna be once again 25565 and TCP and UDP, and click save. And now save again. It should now be all done here. We can now go into an open port checker. I will leave this one in the description. With your server off, by default, this should not work. You will need to put in your port number that you used, which for me it's the default 25565. It'll automatically put in the right remote address. It's not gonna work until you turn on your server. See, it's closed. Let's go ahead and enable the server. Wait for that to start. And if everything is done properly, you should have an open port. As you can see right here, open port. This means that you can send your friends this IP right here. As long as the default port is set to 25565, you won't have to give them the port either, and you can just send this right to them and they can connect to your Minecraft server. Now let's say you have your port to 22222. You'll need to send them your IP, right, but with a semicolon or with a colon, and then the port. So in our case, it would be 22222, but we're not using a port, so you can just send them the raw file. And now we can go onto the server, and it should work for you and your friends. And right here is where you can type in all your commands. Anyone who joins at first will not have op commands. After you get onto Minecraft, just go into multiplayer, add a server, whatever server you want. Server name, peak server. And for the server address for you will want to put in your own local IPv4 address. And after a little bit of refreshing, yeah, it should just work. And now we're in our own Minecraft server, completely using our internet. None of that slow Eternos shit. I have never seen a fucking pig like that in my life. This is my first time playing this version. Anyways, yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.